Keep it real. Don't justify these people. If black people keep on talking about, well, it's still America, nothing's going to change. They killing your babies, man. And nothing's going to change. I saw a most gruesome video, man. It was a young brother. They had the brother tied up on the porch, man. And then the police just, just gotta say it like this. They just Swiss cheese the man. Just Swiss cheese the young man. He was sitting there before they started shooting him. He was sitting there crying and stuff. And you could see him, kind of, drawing up like he knew it was about to happen. I mean, it was so sad, man. Law enforcement should be there to serve you, as they say. They should be there to serve you, man. I mean, it's just how it is. Stop saying that the military protects the rights of American citizens. The military protects the corporate interests, the bottom line of military contractors. Dwight Eisenhower told y'all about the military-industrial complex. He told y'all, watch out for the military-industrial complex. Watch out for these politicians trying to send you to war. So these different companies, DynCorp, Halliburton, Lockheed Martin, can make all these billions of dollars off of your tax dollars, subsidized by your tax dollars. He told you that. Watch out for that. And you didn't watch out. Black people, I'm going to just tell you like this here. My message to you right here. Whether or not you listen to it, you can take it or leave it alone. Don't make me no different. But if you want something to happen, if you want for the few of you, for the handful of you who actually do want ascension, who actually do want progress, the only progress is economic progress. If you don't control anything, then if you don't control any wealth, there is no progress. Progress is not being able to sit in the same school with the same people that enslaved you, the same people who didn't want you in that school in the first place. Because common sense should tell you that if you in a situation in the 50s where somebody said, we don't want no niggas in our school, common sense should tell you, maybe you don't need to go to that school. Because if they don't want niggas in that school, I wonder what type of curriculum is being put forth in that school. Do you think that curriculum is going to be the most unbiased curriculum? That should be common sense. You got to think, people. Now, if you don't want to think, don't make no difference. You ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to debate me. You ain't got to worry about. Don't even try. I'm putting my name in the hat again to run in 2014. That if you don't like it, don't vote for me. Because I'm letting people know right now, I'm not coming in there to be another Harold Ford Jr. or Condoleezza Rice or Barack Obama. I'm not trying to do that. I want real change. I want the people to have their mindset differently. Don't tear down a young brother because he's saying something different. I know he ruffling feathers. All right, I know, I understand that. It's hard to hear somebody take you out of your comfort zone. I understand that. But you better get out your comfort zone. Otherwise, you and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren going to be living in a third world country. You're going to have nothing. You're going to wake up with absolutely nothing. You got to stop waiting until, all hell breaks loose. You say, damn, we need to think of a plan. No, think of a plan now, today. All right? Stop marching with signs. The signs got to stop, man. The rallies got to stop. The chants, the marches, that stuff got to stop, man. Foot's got to be put in behinds, dude. I mean, just how it is. Foot's got to be put in behinds. See, you can talk about George Zimmerman killing the boy, but at the end of the day, for some reason, he thought it was okay. He wouldn't have did that to no white child. Somebody, which is you, has given that man and people like him the impression that he can get away with that. That's just how it is, man. You are afraid to get your hands dirty like everybody else. These people do not care about, people in Iraq, people in Afghanistan, people in Yemen, Somalia. They talk about Somalia don't have a government. Reason why Somalia don't have a government because Bill Clinton invaded Somalia back in the 90s and overthrew their government. That's what they like, creating all types of chaos. in your people's homeland. And then sit up there and talk about there's some poverty over there. It's poverty because you destroyed all the infrastructure, all the wealth that they were trying to build. It's dictators because you overthrew the democratically elected officials and installed puppets, and then sent your military aid down there to back him up against his opposition, against the people. That's what Muammar Gaddafi was talking about. He said, Africa, you're sitting on all the wealth in the world. You're sitting on all the diamonds, the gold, the copper, the coltan. You can't make no iPhones without no coltan. You're sitting on all the wealth in the world, but you're poor. Why? Because you're not united. So the United States, United Kingdom, NATO, affiliates, they come down and they back one guy and they say, look, we're going to back you with the military. We give you all the money. You can be living good, living a lavish life, and you're going to have no opposition because we got you backed up militarily. All we want you to do is when you get in office, give us access to that land over there so we can get that oil. Give us access to that land over there so we can get them diamonds, so we can get that gold, so we can get that copper. And that's how it goes down. Y'all need to stop excusing these people. Stop excusing these politicians. Stop excusing these governments. Stop excusing NATO, America. There is no Al-Qaeda, no Islamic militants. NATO backed the Islamic militants to overthrow Libya. Muammar Gaddafi wasn't killing his own people. He was attacking Islamic militants sent in by NATO to overthrow that man. Because he thought that Africans ought to have their own satellite communication system, stop depending on Intel. Stop paying Intel hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And the first thing Negroes say, and what we got to stop complaining about the white man ain't holding us back. Ask Muammar Gaddafi. When you try to do something on your own, there's a power structure here. You're not going to challenge these people's power structure without there being some type of consequences there. So if you ain't ready to get your hands dirty, you need to stop talking that mess. That's how it is. And my thing is, stop beating around the bush. Stop straddling the fence. I'd rather you go ahead and tell me, look, man, I don't want no change. I want these same politicians. I want these Democrats. I want these Republicans. I don't want to say I want police brutality. I want it to keep going on. I'm going to justify it. I do not want it to stop. I want Africa to keep getting exploited. God bless the USA. I want these people to be in power. We are inferior. I'd rather you go ahead and admit that to me. And so just be honest, so that these young people who do have a spark to want to make a difference don't waste their lives, don't throw their lives away getting assassinated, stressed out, because some people have a heart and they get stressed out because they can't get you to listen to them. Go ahead and tell her how it is. You don't want no change. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. That's my message to black people. Stop playing. Bright minds, challenge the people. Challenge the people to stop playing. And if they fail to challenge, if they fail the test, leave them alone. That's what I say. Leave them alone. Don't stress yourself out. If you got a big heart, give it to somebody who actually deserves that attention. That's what I'm saying. And with that, I'm going to say peace.